All right, I am going to go through notebook setup with you guys. If you've had me for science before, if you're in 7th and 8th grade, you know how this works. Some of you have kept very great, organized, interactive science notebooks. And so we're going to go through this together to make sure everybody has their notebook set up the same way and the pages numbered the same way. So I'm going to start out with the cover, right? Where it says name, write in your name. I'm going to write my name. You write in your name. And instead of school, we know we're all at Parkway. We're going to write the subject. And so I'm going to write science. If you're in 7th and 8th grade science, you might choose to write life science. If you're in 6th grade science, you might choose to write physical science, just to be a little bit more specific. And every science notebook or journal, every scientist that keeps one, always puts the year on it. So our year is 2020, 2021. Okay, so our cover is done. And now we're going to open up our notebook and begin numbering our pages. And it's very important that you number your pages exactly how I number my pages, because we are going to put certain things on certain pages and everybody gets confused if all of our notebooks look different. So this is the inside cover. We don't number that. Our first page, right up in the right-hand corner, number 1. And we're going to use both front and back. So on the back of that page, in the upper left-hand corner, number 2. Again, in the upper right-hand corner, number 3. And on the back of that page, number 4. Make sure you write so you can actually read it. And on the opposite page, number 5. On the back of that page, number 6. And number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Now, what I want you to notice is that our notebooks always have on the left-hand side even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, right? And on the right side, we have all of our odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. And it's important that you number it that way because on the left-hand side, on all the even numbered pages, is where we put your practice work, diagrams, experimental like evidence or observations. Any of our practice work goes on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side are odd number pages. This is for notes and new vocabulary that we're going to have you be putting in your notebook as we move along. So now let's go back to page number 1. And many of you know what goes on this page. This is where we keep our organized table of contents. So I'm going to title it Table of Contents. And then to set this up, we already have a line here. Just going to go over it with my pencil. Okay. And then right in the middle, we're going to do another line. Draw another line. Again, if you don't have a ruler, that's okay. If you have something with a straight edge, that will help you set it up nice, or do your best to draw a straight line. Okay. And to keep this nice and organized, just like our notebook, right? I'm going to put an X at our first page because that's the back of this cover. And page 1 is on the right side, so this is where my number 1 is going to go. And I'm going to skip a line just to make sure I keep this nice and organized and I have enough room to write what I need to write in my table of contents. So I'm going to skip this line. And here, if this is 1, this will be 2. And across from that, we have 3. Then we skip a line, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right, so we have a table of contents for our first 23 pages on here. And we're going to put a table of contents on page 2 and page 3. I'll post pictures on Schoology of that. And we'll go through and we're going to number the rest of our pages. Remember, even numbers on the left, odd numbers on the right. And then for part of this lesson, you're going to start by putting some notes in your notebook.